persecute you. Well, that's tough until you hear verse 45. It's tough because it requires the demolition of your will. That's a hard place, guys. I mean, Jesus in verse 44 has us in the vice grip of truth. And he won't let off the handle. Love them. Pray for them. Do good for them. Bless them. Don't curse them. He just keeps cranking on that vice, right? Fortunately, he comes along with the value of it in verse 45, that you may be the children of your Father, which is in heaven. Hallelujah. He maketh the sun to rise on evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and the unjust. For if you love them which love you, what reward have ye? Do not even the Republicans, do not even the publicans the same? And if you salute your brethren only, what do you more than others? Do not even the publicans so? Yeah, here he goes. Be ye therefore perfect. Oh, and here's this even as. Have you noticed the theme through the sermon? As. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Love your wife as Christ loved the church, right? Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. I should have the same attitude toward my enemy that God has towards them.
That's right.
And he loves them. I've told you this before, but it's as true as the story of my neighbor. 2 times God just gave it to me in full force. I have always griped my entire life about Teddy Kennedy. I couldn't stand Teddy Kennedy. I would tell you what I thought of Teddy Kennedy every time I thought about something, and I never had to worry about where I was on any issue. All I had to find out was what Teddy stood for, and I knew I was the opposite. So I was doing my usual rant and rave about Teddy Kennedy about the time he had brain cancer. And it was a good rant and rave. I wouldn't do so well on NPR, but I could make it on Fox News. And the Lord, as is his custom with me, he shut me down. You know what he said? The Holy Spirit told me in no uncertain terms. He said, I love Ted Kennedy. See, no matter who we perceive to be enemies, they're loved by God.
That's right.
No matter who we perceive to be our enemy, Jesus died on the cross for them.
That's right.
Changes our behavior. Surely it changes our heart. Well, the way that he loved us is the way that we should love.
That's right.
Who do you love? Well, love the Lord. Love one another. Love the neighbor. Love the saints. I love the brother. I love my wife. The Lord help me. Probably means some things need to be corrected. Where God says, go back. Help us, Lord, to love. To love as you love. Heal us in our hearts, in our spirits. May we be broken before you. Because we could never outlove you.